Welcome back to Tightlining Maryland. I am out on a Maryland stream in Washington County. Drove about an hour and 15, hour and 30 to get out to Beaver Creek today. Wanted to try something different. This is a stream I've only fished, I want to say twice, maybe 3 times, but I think it's twice. I've been skunked on it early in my career, and I've caught like 2 fish out of it separately. So today, you know, if I'm looking to kind of test my skills, see if I can't figure things out, this is going to be a good testament to, you know, maybe how I've grown as a fisherman. But nevertheless, it is, I believe, a spring creek. So it's got a lot of like scuds and grass and just different types of presentation than what I'm used to. I prefer fishing like a freestone type of stream, something a little different than this, but you know, this gives me a good chance to try some streamer patterns because the water is up. So hopefully I can entice some of the bigger Beaver Creek browns to come out for a streamer. I'm still going to throw some mott flies occasionally, but I'd like to start with some streamer fishing, then maybe get into some scuds and different type of crustaceans that I've tied up and bought, and then ultimately maybe end the day with some mott fly action and see how they take to it. But really tight stream. It's only like 10 feet wide, typically 10-15 feet wide. It's really not a good stream to get in because you're going to stir up a lot of the silt as well as just kind of spook the fish. So I'm going to have to really kind of be stealthy and just fish this very differently than what I'm used to. But hopefully, again, that allows me to kind of grow as a fisherman. And without rambling on too much more, it is time to fish. So I'll see you guys out on the stream. Oh, just came off my first fish of the day. Just hooked into a nice rainbow. Great colors. Did not really expect that in this section, but I'm not as familiar with this stream as what probably some other people are, but man, the colors are great. And there we go. And the hook is out. Get that right there. Sorry again about the terrible filming, but good news is we got a pretty fish out of it. So we got a very healthy, pretty, probably holdover rainbow trout on the Beaver Creek. He took the mott fly, and we're gonna get him back. And there he goes. So, 1 fish to net. Missed a brownie as well. But we are not skunked. That's the good news. You did not drive an hour and a half in vain. And hopefully we can get a couple more and maybe even a sizable brownie. But we're going to turn the camera off and wait for the next one. Oh, weird spot. But I got a brown trout on, so I'm going to walk him underneath of this tree. Even though I got him above it. Oh, I'm gonna lose this fish. So, I'm gonna start reeling him in, even though I'm probably stuck on the bottom and lost his fish. Nope, still got him. Alright, so, bring him upstream. Gonna grab him. Ooh. He saw me and went for a run. Pretty fish. And he took the mott fly, so hopefully I don't lose him. Oh, there we go. Woo, nice fish. Beautiful fish too. I doubt I got any good film of that, but now I'm caught up in a tree. So that's out. Okay, got our fish. Really pretty, fat, colored up brown. So I'm gonna turn off the camera, get him unhooked, and then release. Alright, so we're gonna take this brown trout and release him. He's ready to go. We got the hook out. Just a absolutely stunning fish. Great adipose fin. Just a beautiful, beautiful fish. There he goes. Just hooked into another brown. Right here by the fly shop. And there we go. Tinier fish than the last one, but pretty Beaver Creek brownie rewarded for a good drift. So we'll absolutely take that. Again, they get these nice pale colors with that bright red. Just stunning fish. And off he goes. All right, so again, similar to the last hole, just a tree branch, or excuse me, a tree bank over there where we have an undercut. I didn't really truly get into that undercut yet, but I'm gonna follow the advice of an article I read recently where, basically it said hook up or hang up. So I'm either gonna hook up with a nice fish that's tucked up underneath of there, hopefully a 15 plus inch fish, or I'm gonna hang up and I'm gonna lose what I got. So, Beaver Creek fly shop, and I'm not even quite sure what kind of birds these are, but they're pretty cool. They just seem to be in a pen out here, and somebody's taking care of them and feeding them, but I figure I'd record real quick given that it's not something you see every day. So anyway, figure I'd share. Maybe they're used for feathers, maybe they're being raised for the state, I don't know, but pretty cool stuff. So just hooked into a rainbow here on Big Hunting Creek. It's on the other side of the current, so we're gonna have to drag him over. And got him. Squirrely fish, considering I want to help you go back, but there you go. He was right in this channel in here. Got a drift up on the top part of the rock, drifted down. I think he was tucked up underneath of that rock. So we're gonna move up to the next spot on Hunting Creek, try to pull out a couple more before we call it a day, and I'll turn the camera back on whenever we get something. Just picked up another rainbow. This one took the hare's ear that's sitting on top. Barbless hook, so he's liable to come off any shake of the head, but luckily got him in. And the hook's out as usual. All right, nice healthy rainbow, fidgety as always. There he goes. A very nice brown trout that's trying to run me into me. Come on, no. There we go. Whew. Gotta get him out of the water since I got a hole in my waders, and sure enough, as soon as I let go of the pressure of that fish on that line, out popped the hook. So very happy and lucky to have gotten this really pretty brown trout. So there he goes. Well, I've officially caught my smallest brown trout ever. Not only on Big Hunting Creek, but I think literally ever. I got hung up, and this was the guy I picked up all of maybe 2 inches. So I don't want to stress him out too much, but had to get that on camera. That's pretty crazy. So let's get him back. Did not anticipate that. but pretty cool. Means the stream is alive and well. Follow up with another baby brown. This one I foul hooked though, but luckily again barbless hook, so shouldn't be in a lot of pain and the hook will come out easy. But there you go. Another almost lost a rod there. Did keep the fish though, unharmed. But that would have been terrible. Let's get that brown back. He's gone. He gone. All right, so I just had a rainbow trout come out and take the hare's ear. He popped out from underneath a rock and I saw the take. So not all the time do I get visual takes on tight lining, but every once in a while you kind of know. So I just set the hook and there he was. So a nice average, maybe 10, 11 inch rainbow. Squirrely as usual, but colorful fish and free. So let's try to get another one out of here. We're gonna fish probably to the end of this riffle where the turn is, shut it down for the day. This feels like I mean fish in this hole. Sometimes you know. Straighten out my leader a little bit. Slide up just a little bit into the hole. There we go. Like I said, sometimes you just know, even if I lose them. Which hopefully I don't, but we shall see here in a minute. There it is. Nice healthy fish. Let's pop him off. Okay, solid rainbow. And back he goes. A nice deep hole in here. A couple spots that trout could hold, especially on the edge of this rock. I did not know I had one, but I actually have a really nice fish. And it's a brownie. Felt like a rock. I had no idea. And there we go. I really think though I broke off my... So here's the fish I just got. Pretty brown. Nice like tint to him. Definitely a wild brown, but he's gone. So nice fish. Try to get a couple more. As usual, keep fighting until the end of the clock. So see what we get. So I got into one more rainbow right at the bend where I said I was going to kind of call it quits. So I'm going to try to get him to net, and that'll be it. All right, so a long thin fish, and he's back in there in that nice cold water. All right, so that's gonna wrap it up here. Sorry if I look a mess, but that's not why we come out, is to look good, it's to fish. So today I must have caught probably, I don't know, a dozen fish, I would say. Between the two streams, I want to say I got like 7 or 8 here, and then I've got 3 or 4 on Beaver Creek. Hooked into a few more fish, probably would have surpassed a dozen, but overall successful day. Pleased with you know, the turnout, and the mop fly proves to be a great fly and a simple fly, although some frown upon it. Again, it's fished in competition, so you know, I feel pretty good about if I can just get a good drift and tie it up right, then I'm gonna get into some fish. So nevertheless, it is time to go coach a basketball game, so that's going to wrap it up here. Thank you for tuning in, and hopefully you enjoyed a new stream and back to another stream that I like getting out to in the Catoctin Mountains. So I look forward to seeing you guys next time on the stream. So I couldn't resist. I had to make a few more casts. I got to the other side of this and was able to pull one out at the top of the run. So another quick rainbow. I'm gonna get him back in. There we go. So maybe a couple more drifts, but I definitely have to get going.